Dell has heard all of your whining. You know, the one where you say, the XPS 13 is the best Ultrabook ever made, but why don't they redesign it? They've only been using the same design for 2, maybe 3 years. Some companies do it for 10 years and you don't complain, but not Dell, because this is the brand new XPS 13. Thinner, smaller, faster. This is Dell's brand new XPS 13. It's thinner, as you can see, it's slightly lighter, and it's faster. Inside, of course, is the same 8th gen Intel Core i7 and probably a Core i5 CPU. There's also finally a Windows Hello camera, and instead of it being down in the corner, it's in the middle. And if you don't like Windows Hello and you want to use a fingerprint reader, bam! Dell has integrated a fingerprint reader into the power button. In actual thickness, the XPS 13, which is about over 15 millimeters before, shrinks by about 2 millimeters to 11.6 millimeters. That's pretty thin for the amount of performance you're getting. And I do mean performance. Dell is still talking to its lawyers, but it thinks it can come out to the world and claim the XPS 13 is the fastest Ultrabook this thin out there. So how can they do this? Inside, it's completely different. The previous 8th generation XPS 13 used a single fan and a single heat pipe. The new, thinner XPS 13 jams in 2 heat pipes and 2 fans. And check this out. There's some fancy material made by the same company that makes Gore-Tex. If I can get this out, you can see there's a little strip of a Gore material that helps reflect the heat out of the laptop. What this all adds up to, Dell claims, is better performance. This XPS 13, even though it's thinner, slightly lighter, will actually outperform the last generation XPS 13 with the same 8th gen CPU. Other changes to the XPS 13, the door is gone. Dell did this so it can make it thinner while keeping a similar size battery. The battery is actually slightly smaller now. Previously, it was a 56 watt hour battery. Now it's 52 watt hours. So when can you buy the new XPS 13? Dell says it'll be available in early January at a slight price premium. For the same configuration of an XPS 13 from last year, this is going to cost about $100 more. The real problem, though, for some will be the thinness and what you pay for it. Well, the previous XPS 13 gave you multiple USB Type A ports. There's no room here. You get a USB-C, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, and no Type A. The good news is Dell is being really courageous and gives you a headphone port.